How many takes do you think it will take me to get the intro correct?
4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's probably pretty good. Should I do hey, hi, hello?
Yeah, why not?
Alright. Hey, hi, hello, everyone. My name is Jason. This is my brother.
Hello, I'm Dude.
He's Dude. He wanted me to call him Liam, but I guess we'll go with Dude.
Yes, usually people call me by my name, but yeah, so call me Jason.
Sorry, so Jason and Jason. It's
Yeah,
the
what up?
Jason cast starring Jason. And Jason.
Hi.
Anyway, everyone, welcome to Rank This. This is a podcast where we look over the weekly AEW Dynamite rankings as well as AEW Dynamite in general. We shall be starting off today with looking back at Blood and Guts from last week because, we didn't get to cover it because we're only just starting. How about I give a quick little rundown of the results from last week just to get us up to date with things?
Oh shit, Blood and Guts? Of Blood
Oh,
and Guts?
Blood
You're
and
gonna give us a
Guts!
rundown of Blood and Guts?
I think that's the idea. We'll
Yeah.
go with that.
I just want to say that other than the Blood and Guts match, there was only one other match that I was looking forward to on that card.
And what was it?
Cody versus QT, and I knew that it was either going to be like something strange or Cody was just going to fucking ruin it, and then I wouldn't care for that match anymore.
And Cody had to bleed in it as well.
Blood and Guts.
By the way, what even happened? How did Cody even bleed? He did a figure 4 and he started bleeding.
Look, people were busted open the hard way a lot that show, so I can only imagine he just put figure 4 on the hard way.
He headbutted his knee with his head and was like, fuck you. This is how a real figure 4 be done. Anyway, the show started off. With Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston defeating Michael Nakazawa and Kenny Omega.
Oh yeah, that was a match. Yeah.
It was a match. It kind of existed. And then we went on to that match that you wanted to really pay attention to, and that was Cody Rhodes and QT.
Yeah.
So how'd that go for you?
Either something like major was going to happen to push like the Nightmare Factory forward, or Cody was just going to win. Cody won.
He just won.
And then Anthony Ogogo came out. Anthony Ogogo came out and said, punch, and then he died. That was awesome.
He did say punch.
Yeah, he
the
did.
power of this man's punches. He doesn't even need to physically punch, he just punch.
Yo, this guy should be a shooter.
I think he might be a shooter. Honestly.
Just give him a gun. That's what I meant
Whoa.
by shooter. Just give him a gun.
I don't think he needs no weapon. He is the weapon.
American Dream.
He's the lethal weapon. Steve Anthony Ogogo. Anyway, next was Britt Baker completely and utterly destroying Julia Hart for the sake of having women on the show, I guess.
I can't wait to talk about this week's women match as well. It was pretty cool.
Oh, you know where that person destroyed another one? Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
And in a match which I missed most of because it kind of sucked, there was SCU defeating Jurassic Express, The Acclaimed, and the Varsity Blondes.
You know, just when I saw this match, I'm just like, okay, SCU's gonna win.
Either that or they retire. What way did they retire that would have been? How are the Varsity Blondes #1 contenders now, by the way?
Because they lost that fatal match.
Yes, you do. All right, cool. And in the main event, the Blood and the Guts, the Pinnacle, with Tully Blanchard, defeated the Inner Circle with no one. And that is why they lost.
Yeah. I will say I'm pretty disappointed with this match. There was a lot of blood, but I didn't see any guts hanging out.
You had to look closely at Chris Jericho at the end.
Oh, I gotcha. That
but he was wearing
fall,
that full body thing, and you couldn't see it. So sorry.
He just fell on like a pipe, and it just impaled him, and it was real rough.
I gotta get into some news here. We have a Ricky Starks neck injury, a fractured neck.
Damn it!
And Starks is expected to miss 3 months of in-ring action.
But where will the Revolution be televised? Where am I going to watch Revolution now? It's not going to be on AEW. Unless they do like he's just in the hospital bed for like 3 weeks or something. That'll be awesome, actually.
Yeah, he can give you weekly updates about what's happening.
Half an hour segment of this
Ricky
Starks.
He's not dead.
This guy's healing. He doesn't have shitty bones. He just hurt them very bad, and he's going to be fine. He's going to heal.
He's going to come back bigger and better than that. He's going to get on roids and be bigger than Brian Cage by the time he comes back.
He's going to go through his evolution, and he's going to become Brian Cage. The new Brian Cage.
That Taz will be like, we don't need this old Brian Cage no more. We've got Ricky Cage.
I'm gonna have to upgrade the FTW World Championship into the FTW World Tag Team Championships, and we have Brian Cage and Brian Cage.
Why doesn't Taz just like create a belt for every division?
Just give Brian Cage like 20 belts.
He did beat the number one contender, by the way, and now he is just still lower than most people.
He's got the number one contender belt. This means he's number one contender now.
Awesome. Awesome. That's awesome.
There's a belt for every contendership.
There should be. And in more news, Taz and Jake Roberts were discussing different ways to remove nipples on AEW Dark.
What? I gotta watch AEW Dark, goddamn!
Jake Roberts joined commentary, and Taz sits up and about Lance Archer's chopping someone's nipple off, and then they just couldn't stop talking about nipples for like 5 minutes.
That's awesome, dude.
Jake was like, there's many ways you can remove a nipple, but we can't talk about them on AEW Dark.
And then they continued to talk about him on AEW Dark?
Yep. It became
hell
AEW After Dark.
Also, what? Fucking Jake was on commentary?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. How was Excalibur doing?
I don't think he was having a good time.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. We love when Excalibur suffers. And starting back in July, AEW Dynamite is back on the road with live ticketed events in Miami, Austin, Texas, Stone Cold, and Dallas.
Dallas?
Yeah, that was Lance Archer's old name in TNA.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we're going deep in TNA lore here. We got Taz and we have Dallas. So yeah, what do you think about that?
You know, good.
I mean, I guess so, but
Yeah.
are they going pretty quick into the whole pandemic situation of bringing back crowds like they're doing?
I don't fucking know, but it'll be cool to have crowds again. You know?
I mean, here in Australia, we pretty much conquered its ass. We
Yeah,
killed
it doesn't exist here. Fucking
We
threw
killed
it into the snake pit.
We did everything to it. We fucked it over. It's gone.
CM Punk versus Chavo. Just did the Chavo and threw him into the Gulf.
Into the Gulf of Mexico.
Into the
We
Gulf
went
of
from
Mexico.
Australia to the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, we like took a ship there, made sure no one on the ship had COVID, and then we threw COVID itself into the Gulf of Mexico.
So wait, we went with COVID on the ship?
Yeah. And no one got it because they were quarantining very politely.
That's not a good idea. We killed that one person that had it, and it was all good. We
Yeah.
fixed the problem.
Threw him into the snake pit in the Gulf of Mexico.
Let's get into the rankings for the week, leading into the show that we're about to review.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fucking hell. The women's rankings. As of May 5th, 2021. The champion, of course, Hikaru Shida, who has held the title for about a year and a half at this point? It's
She's
so
ranked
long.
infinity at this point.
She is ranked. She has had 8 losses, but I don't know when they were because she held that
AEW
title
Dark.
forever. AEW Dark losses, of course.
It was just Britt Baker versus Hikaru Shida for 8 weeks.
Yeah, they ran it for 8 weeks in a row, and she lost every one of them. Damn.
Damn, that sucks.
I knew Britt was farming Dark, but I didn't think she was farming it against the champion.
Can't wait for the pay-per-view match.
Hikaru Shida's ranking this year is 3 wins. She's only wrestled 3 times.
That's awesome.
It's May.
That's awesome, dude.
She's the champion. This is Brock Lesnar-esque. She just doesn't.
Well, that
wrestle.
just shows how powerful she is. You know, you don't want
She
too
is-
many injuries on the show.
She is the final boss. She is Hikaru Shida-san. And
That
ranked
cool-
number 1 is Britt Baker, of course.
Oh
who
no,
farmed AEW Dark like a maniac
against
to
Hikaru
get it.
Shida.
Against Hikaru Shida, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't watched Dark in a while, so I don't know. Maybe she has.
So you just tuned in for that nipple dissection part and then
Yes.
just didn't watch anything else.
Why would you need to watch anything else after that?
Because the next hour was Hikaru Shida versus Britt Baker 4 times.
I love Hikaru Shida. That would have been great. Damn. Fuck.
Yeah.
I have to go back and watch. How do you know all this stuff about Dark? You don't watch
Because
Dark either.
I missed the nipple chopping section, but I watched the Britt Baker versus Hikaru Shida matches.
Guess we had different priorities then. Whatever.
They do very small variants each match. Like, maybe at the start they'll do a chop instead of a punch. It's very intricate.
Oh, that's insane.
Yeah. Other than that, it's all the same.
Britt Baker, 8 wins, 1 loss.
That's a good score, I guess.
I guess it is. If I
Yeah, I
had that
guess.
score at anything, I'd be pretty happy with it.
lines up perfectly with Hikaru Shida's 8 losses.
It really does. That's making me question what I actually know. Thunder Rosa is number 2, sitting at 9-2.
Trash.
Banging it. 2 losses. Boo.
Wow. Boo. How are you going to cheer for this gal? Got 2 losses.
I don't know, but Tay Conti has 10-3. So we've
What
got
the
8-1,
fuck?
9-2, and 10-3.
Women's division is a mess. God damn.
And she got 10 wins, but she just isn't number 1 contender. Oh well, whatever.
3 losses. That's a lot.
That is a lot of losses, that is true. And here comes Nyla Rose, chilling out at 7-2.
Wow. What a true winner.
She was once a champion, and now she's number 4. The power of Vicky Guerrero.
Ah, yes.
She was
Book
like, I
Nyla
need a
Rose.
manager, and a manager will take me to the top. Apparently, the top is 4th place when you used to be number 1.
I agree.
And sitting at number 5 is the person that loses to Jade Cargill a lot. It's Red Velvet.
Why isn't Jade Cargill there?
I guess she hasn't got enough wins.
I see. She's going to go farm AEW Dark.
Or Elevation.
Pretty sure she was on a AEW Dark recently, so she might be farming. Still on the
She
farm.
could be farming. I mean, she deserves to farm. If Red Velvet can get on there with 6-1, then she should be able to get on there too.
Also, apparently she's a free agent, so maybe that's why she's not on the rankings.
Oh, maybe so.
I
Maybe so.
don't know if AEW knows what a free agent is, but she is one.
Sign the damn contract.
Sign it. Get a manager. Get on the rankings. You need a manager.
Oh, now we're on to the AEW World Heavyweight Championship rankings. And the TNT Champion rankings all at the same time. I did notice that the FTW belt does not have a ranking system.
What the fuck? Ricky
Brian
Stark
Cage.
is losing his mind.
What's he going to do? He can't have any challengers.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. He's on this list, so it's all good.
Cool. It's like a subcategory.
Okay, so we have the AEW World Heavyweight Champion Kenny Omega at 4 wins and 0 losses for the year.
Damn.
He's wrestled a total of 1 match more than Hikaru Shida.
He's at the top.
He is at the top.
Yeah.
He's had 45 wins overall and 11 losses.
Yeah.
I didn't know he farmed Dark as well. Everyone just does it. TNT Champion Darby Allin, 9-0. And overall, he has 31 wins and 13 losses. It's 31 backwards.
Damn. This guy's so edgy. 13. Taz. 13.
That's one way to recruit. Darby, you've got
Darby.
13 losses. Let's turn those 13 losses into Team Taz.
Darby, I heard you got 13 losses. That's awesome.
Number 1 ranked. Orange Cassidy. And number 2 is Puck.
What's Pac's record? What's his story?
5-0.
Holy shit.
He does not lose. When
Except
he
in tag
decides to
matches.
show up, he does not lose. Okay, he loses tag matches, that is correct.
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy, 8-0.
Oh, damn.
He was going into this show undefeated.
That's awesome.
You can't work this man out. He was undefeated.
Damn, put him in the Taz mission.
Why does he deserve a test mission?
Damn, everyone deserves to be in the Taz mission.
Oh, he'd probably just go to sleep. In a nice way, that is. He'd probably just
Put his
chill out
hands in
and
his
go to sleep.
pockets and just like go to sleep.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
everyone does like the no mercy thing when they get in the test mission where they wave their arms about, but Cassidy would just put his hands in his pockets. He just
Nice.
chill.
Who's number 3?
Oh, it's time for a sleep. Excellent. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking
Anyway,
forward to number
Pac is
3.
John Moxley.
Ah!
He's suffered 1 loss, and look at him now.
Damn, number 3. 1 loss. That's awesome.
6-1. 6-1 for Mr. Mox.
Great stuff.
And looking smug as a bag of shit is Brian Cage at number 4.
Damn right. Part of Team Taz, he has a
5-1.
right to be smug.
Poor bastard Adam Page lost 1 match. Now here he is.
Number 5,
Number 5.
Number 5.
He's got number 5. He's got 8 wins and 1 loss, and it dropped him all the way down.
Damn. It's kind of
Why?
rough. He should be above John, shouldn't he?
He's got 8 wins. John has 6.
Damn.
Brian Cage, I guess, beat him, so that's fair, but
We'll never
Moxley.
understand how these work,
AEW works in mysterious ways.
but it's important.
Let's get into the tag Thames A very impressive, that's a word.
Mm.
Is it a word?
The Impressor.
It's the acclaimed, but it's the impressor. A very impressive 4-0 record for the freaking Young Bucks.
That's awesome.
Sitting perked up at number 1.
So you.
Yeah, how did you know? How did you know?
It's because these guys are omnipotent.
They're omnipotent.
They're just like, if we lose, we retire. We're never gonna retire.
Woo!
It ain't happening. Woo!
So now that they've retired, someone said, I'm sorry, I love you. They're just going to go to TNA and just bleed everywhere.
That's awesome.
Take like superplexes in their dress pants and have their dress pants rip and have their underwear showing and then have their ass out, and it's going to be great.
Why isn't this part of the news section? Because I feel like it should be.
Are you critiquing me?
Yes.
God damn, all right. Savage.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm your brother. I'm allowed to fuck you over.
He's taking over.
I'm allowed to shoot.
I'll take over.
Shoot.
It's a shoot, cowboy.
I'm gonna put you in the figure 4 the hard way.
Oh no. So you're going to headbutt my knee again. Oh no.
No, I'm just gonna grab a razor blade and...
The bloody figure 4 had better be in Fire Pro by tomorrow.
just put in the figure 4 and then there's an explosion of blood. That'd be awesome.
And then the person putting it on who's bleeding just passes out and the other one wins.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's how QT should have won. Cody should have just passed out.
Passed out in the figure 4.
Or they both could have passed out. QT from the pain, Cody from the blood. There you go.
Should have done Sean Spears where he just like was in so much pain he couldn't lift a shoulder. Except
Oh god.
they're just dead.
Oh,
Like
God.
it just literally just kills them. Like they're in pain and they just go...
Sean Spears got pinned by a figure 4.
Yeah.
And now
Darby
look at
Allin.
him. He's in the main event. He's done well.
Darby
Done
Allin
well.
got pinned by his finisher move.
That's true. God, Cody sucks. Fuck it. I can't keep this facade up anymore. He sucks. I hate it. Number 1 is SCU 12 and 0.
Number 1.
Number 1. That was just an explosion. That wasn't even a whiff. Number 2
SCU!
is Jurassic Express 7 and 0.
That's awesome. Why aren't they number 1 ranked now?
Yeah, the Varsity Blondes at number 3 have apparently moved up.
That's awesome.
Excellent. Number 4, the Acclaimed 6 and 1.
The Impressor.
Sitting down the very bottom, looking like a bunch of studs. It's FTR.
Oh, hell yeah. Who are they? Oh, yeah. Dax Wheel and
fuck
Cash
the
Hardwood.
Revival is Cash Hardwood and Dax Wheelman.
Axe in my wheels, and I hate it because I can't drive my car anymore.
What a promo.
Put me
Do
in
you
creative.
remember?
That's my Acclaim promo.
It's a hell of a promo. I can't
They
fault
come
it
out to
at all.
fight FTR, and it's just like, axe in my wheels, I can't drive my car, boom, boom. Bowen just fucking
Vroom,
falls off the
vroom.
stage like, oh, just
It's a boom
dies.
boom like JR's boom boom.
Bowen just does the coffin drop off the stage onto the concrete.
We don't want a literal coffin drop, please. No,
Well, just put a table there then. Fine, whatever.
oh yeah, table solve
Play
everything.
safe.
Yeah, play safe, children. Put a table down. Let's get into freaking Dynamite.
Boom.
Dynamite.
Dynamite.
Sing song.
Dynamite. Well, actually, we didn't have the song this time. It was just JR just like saying, "Wrestling has taken over" or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure he was saying Japan Pro Wrestling, but I did just like cut off the pro wrestling part. So it was this, I mean, it was this wrestling, cut off the Japan part. It was this, "Wrestling has taken over." And it's this Moxley looking hard as fuck and Yuji Nagata with a hurt neck. He was like, ow, my neck.
I think I missed that because I was making a cup of tea.
Oh,
I
shit,
walked
you
back.
missed it.
I walked back, and Nagata was coming down to the ring.
Oh, you missed segment 1, dude. It was literally just them, like, off the side, like, with split screen. Them just warming up. And it was awesome.
Oh, like an MMA fight.
Yeah. And
Cool.
Yuji Nagata had a hurt neck, and he was like, ow, ow.
Great. So Moxley came out to Wild Things.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I think it was a tribute to Onita,
Ah, I see.
who himself comes out to Wild Things, and he's bringing back FMW this week. He announced it's coming back, and he's going to blow everyone and everything up.
Oh, okay. You see, I thought he was like Like Tony Khan just got like the rights again to the song. He's like, you're using this song, Moxley. And then
Just
Moxley
Tony
just
just
fucking
buys songs and like, you
yeah.
take this. This
And
is
he's like,
yours now.
Moxley was just fucking pissed at getting the song, and he just like kicked open the door, threw his water bottle at a fan, and just went.
Fuck my life. I hate
I'm pretty
this
sure that's what
song.
happened anyway.
That's the real story here. It's not a tribute to Onita at all. It's a tribute to fuck you, Tony Khan.
Yeah. Also, you missed the part where Eugene Nagata had a fucking Goldberg entrance.
Oh, did he get pyro?
No, he just had Goldberg. He was from the back that
Oh.
came out. Got his young boy there.
The Goldberg entrance is now just having Goldberg. Alright, fair enough.
So, crazy entrances. So, gotta love that.
Yeah, they're pretty bonkers, I will say. And this is Nagata's return to TNT for the first time since WCW. It was brought up by WCW alumni, Tony Schiavone.
Damn.
It's been a long time, man. It's been like 25 years.
I wasn't even alive.
No, you weren't. Think of that. Freaking weird.
Little baby.
When you were born, Goldberg was starting his streak.
Goldberg fucking killed Bret Hart. That's when I was born.
Goldberg birthed you.
That was awesome.
The streak brought you alive.
Born with my goatee, and I'm not shaving it.
You better keep that goatee. If you ever get rid of it, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Nagata, it was mentioned on commentary that Nagata wants to wrestle into his 70s, and I've written down here, fuck yeah, do it king. Which I do agree. Still, days later, I still agree.
I can't wait for his Yakuza kicks to just be midsection kicks. It's gonna be awesome.
I don't care, do it. Then drop someone on their head. Don't
Yeah,
bump
fuck it.
either. Never bump. If you're gonna wrestle into your 70s, do not bump. Ever. Just drop young people on their heads and kick them.
Like, this was my first Yuji Nagata match, and I just, like, watched him, and he's just, like, doing some weird shit with selling and stuff. He just gets, like, he either, like, just gets, like, forearmed in the face and does nothing. Like, he just stands there taking it like nothing happened. Or he just does, like, a full-on just reverse flare flop onto the ground. It's mad. It's mad.
It's exactly what I wanted. This match only goes 8 minutes and 28 seconds. But that's completely fine, because Nagata is in his 50s.
Yeah, I guess they just, like, brought it up at the end and then just fucking dumped him on his head, and it was like, yep, that's it.
Yeah, but Nagata did some cool shit. He did like a T-bone off the top rope, but that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, I thought this match was longer than 8 minutes, to be honest. Not in a bad way, though.
It was pretty good. It was pretty damn good.
Yeah, I like
enjoyed
this match. I like this match. High five. Good match.
High five, hang on. There we go. And Moxley, afterwards, gave him a good old bow.
Yes, they both went prostrate for each other, and then they walked on all fours up to each other and just started making out, which I thought was pretty cool.
What a way to open the show.
I'm just like, man, that's some heavy respect right there.
Renee Young just tweeted us a sad face afterwards, but it's okay. They'll work it out. I also wrote here Wild Things. I hope it grows on me as a theme because it isn't doing it for me right now, which
Fucking
I'm pretty sure it's a
sucks.
one-off, so it doesn't matter.
Hate it, and so is John Moxley. He hates it.
No one hates it as much as Moxley does. This is the rumor, and it's starting right here, right now.
Bring back the... I can't remember how Moxley's theme goes, but yeah, that.
It's just a bunch of audio noise.
Audio jungle.
Yeah, audio jungle. After that, we had an Inner Circle promo where it was said that MJF got Santana arrested for using a fork.
I have written down that Ortiz says MGF a bitch, Hager called Pinnacle a bitch, and then Sammy says 9 days, blood and guts.
That pretty much sums it up, I guess.
Yeah.
I just can't believe they had someone arrested for using a fork.
I mean, that is pretty violent.
It is. Abdullah the Butcher used a fork in every single match.
Yeah, and the cops weren't privy to it yet. Didn't have no snitches. That's some bitch shit. Is that what they say now? Bitch shit? Bitch moves.
I think some bitch shit, yes. That's it.
Bitch moves.
That's some ish. Next, we have Cody coming out for a promo with his freaking usual theatrics like a true egomaniac.
Yeah, I have some fucking notes for this one.
This is insane. I'm just gonna say it right now. This is so mad. This is dumb.
Already gets punched in the stomach, and it's just like, right, it's fucking welfare free. Fucking let's go.
America, UK, right now, let's go. It's on.
So, time to say what I took as notes for this. So, Cody comes out doing the Shane McMahon dance. I literally thought he did. I don't know why. He says, fuck USA, crowd chant USA. Cody says he loves USA, and fuck Britain. And also fuck USA, but also USA is the best. Cody retires from singing, so I guess he'll need a new song. Also, USA is awesome. Also, Black Lives Matter. Also, go-go, I'm gonna punk you out with double or nothing. I'm gonna scalp you with my big sword. What a fucking roller coaster.
That was insane. It went from I got punched to my wife is having a black and white child and it's awesome. What is happening here?
American dream, baby. Can't do that in Britain.
I've also got it's the one and only, it's the big homie. Cody, you're like 6'1", calm down.
Adrenaline.
Only Cody, it's the big homie. Oh my god.
So Cody's going to go to ranked 1 in the rankings.
He can't challenge for the world title though, can he?
He can't, but he can still block people. No more world championship matches.
He's just gonna cock block Anthony a go. Damn, man, that's what America's about though, really, isn't it? He's gonna build a wall. He's gonna block him out.
Gonna build a wall. And then Darby Allin's gonna jump off it.
Of course he is. And that's why... Never mind, we'll get into that later. Cody discussing politics, question mark. Fuck yeah, this is what I came for. America. Hard to believe, but the man of a tattoo with the American flag in it is proud to be American. Anthony a go, fucks, and he will punch you. Cody mentioned Doug Williams, and I specifically made a note.
That's fucking awesome.
Yep, I want Doug Williams. I want him in there, and I want him right now. I don't care if he's 60 years old. Bring him in. He's
going to wrestle until he's 70.
He is. He's going to wrestle Yuji Nagata in their 70th birthday wrestling match.
That'd be awesome.
Cody mentioned the UK greats, but won't mention anyone who works for NXT UK. Shake my head.
Well, you said it yourself, the greats, so you know.
Damn,
shots fired.
What, you don't like Sam Gradwell?
Who the fuck is that?
You don't like Ernie Williams?
You're making up names.
One of them was real and one of them is fake. Enjoy.
He's a creator wrestler fucking names. What the hell?
Of course, that's what NXT is. It's a place where Triple H just creates his wrestlers.
Cody cries.
Cody cries and then announces he's the American Dream again. He says it's either that or Dustin will do it. And Dustin's like, yeah, I'll do it. And then Cody's like, nah, mate, this is me. I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I got this.
Cody's like, I want that sword. You don't get it. I get the sword. My sword.
This is about a sword.
I'm going to shove it into a skull throne. Adrenaline!
God, that song should play after fucking everything. God damn. Which version, though? That version or the one with Snoop Dogg?
They got to mix the versions up like that. Adrenaline in my big homie.
Oh, no.
Yo, that's too hype.
That is too hype. That's Mojo's theme.
Oh, no. Adrenaline. This is a Big Show theme.
Where?
Adrenaline. He fucking jumps off the stage into the ring. Like, just a straight jump from where the post is.
I wrote, I'm not a fan of this becoming America versus the UK after the flag draping. This was about QT feeling disrespected and overshadowed by the Rhodes family, and now it's about patriotism.
You know, good promo, like, velocity, but it is kind of weird where they took it.
Oh yeah, Cody freaking cried.
Like, okay.
He's
chill.
got feelings.
He also doesn't have a solar plexus anymore, apparently, so.
Damn. How can you block someone from moving up the rankings if you don't have a solar plex?
He's got a wall.
Yeah, that's true. It might be hard to build, though, without a solar plex.
Oh, shit, you're right.
I wrote down here, in the next segment, Gallows needs to be killed.
I have a very different segment to, I think, what you have written down. Because I just have SCU says, fuck USA and these weird teenagers.
What? Awesome. That's great. Everyone's either very pro-USA or very fuck USA.
This was basically SCU just dogging out the Young Bucks for being evil now.
They used to hold their children, and now they super kick the kids.
Frankie Kazarian said, like, me and Christopher Daniels and this other guy we don't talk about anymore are gonna beat the shit out of you, Young Bucks.
Can we talk about how Scorpio Sky just, like, moved, and now he's not in SCU anymore?
He just hates Sting. Sting's like living in like all the way up north, like where fucking Santa Claus lives, and like obviously the guys is like, Sting's living there. I'm gonna move there. I'm going. See you later. See you. And then he just goes fucking up north.
Sting cucked you. SCU.
Hey, Ethan Page, I'm living in Antarctica now. Would you like to come join me? Why would I want to do that? Sting's up there. We could beat the shit out of him. Like, yeah. Yeah, baby.
Do I need to bring pants? Nah, just wear your shorts. It's fine. It's not chilly at
Shorts,
all.
it's gonna be warm enough. SCU.
It's like a period in a sentence. Just SCU.
SCU?
Can I say that the song, Daniels and Kazarian's song, the way it starts, makes me cringe every single time.
Oh, I fucking pop hard for that shit. I hate it, but I just pop hard for that part. SCU.
I get a feeling deep in my stomach that something bad is about to happen. Second it hits every time. I
I
can't
fucking
explain it.
jump off and drop kick my TV out of happiness. Fucking SCU.
Destroy my property, SCU.
SCU. And then I just zone out for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's a good way to go. Honestly, I love Daniels and I love Kazarian and I love them on their own, but them as a team, it needs to be stopped. Like Gallows, it needs to be put down.
I don't understand that either. Like, I'd love them both, but it's like, when they're together, it's just, why? Who are you? SCU. Oh, okay. No.
Who are SCU? Alright, yeah, calm down. Calm down.
And I think they work well as a tag team. It's just, where's the interest? Where is it? Where is it?
I liked them in TNA when they were the addiction. They drink martinis
Yeah.
and sit on Santa Claus' lap and then drink martinis.
I just need Kazarian to do the flux capacitor just every show. Because I love that move. It's one of my favorites. Just throwing that in there because I love that move.
Didn't he do it to Christian in their match and almost killed him?
Yeah, because he had shitty little baby legs, Christian little baby boy.
Christian's old. Give him a break.
Oh, little baby legs can't get a frog splash.
Oh, it's all right, Taz. Chill out.
Put him in the Taz mission.
I didn't write that many notes for this upcoming match. I
Oh,
was
shit, what is this
watching it. I
happening?
thought it was pretty good, but I didn't write that much about it.
Yeah, this was better than the John and Eugene match.
That's true. It was. It had blood in it.
Yeah, it did.
I'm a blood mark. I watch death matches all goddamn day. I love blood. Give me blood.
I thought Daniels got opened up the hard way, but apparently not. And as soon as I saw him just be on the ground, like, oh shit, he went deep for that.
Yeah, I didn't see him grab a blade. After watching the blood and guts and seeing Jericho just pull out a blade right in front of the camera, I'm like, oh, Daniels actually did it good, but he didn't see it. Impressive job.
Where's that blade? That's a safety hazard.
Tuck it in my shorts. Tuck it in my pants. Stick it down the front here. That's where all my blades go.
Also, I actually really like the Young Jordan's new attire. That was cool. I like that.
I like Matt's headband, where it's like got the danglies.
He got the danglies. They're fucking dripping. They got that drip.
But really, it's Gallows who has all the drip and all the danglies, and which is why he needs to be put down.
He is dripping toxic sewage. The guy. I could think of so many negative words to call that guy, and he just he embodies all of them. He's fucking crazy. I could throw any insult at him. He'd be like, "Yep," and just throw his hands around and fucking do the Seth Rollins taunt. He just fucking mosh pits.
No, not the freaking mosh pit taunt.
The mosh pit taunt.
I read that Rick Knox officiating this match is perfect because now it's just a PWG match from a decade ago, but it's on television in 2021.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's probably something you wouldn't understand, so I'm just gonna move on.
Yeah.
JR's got to plug the barbecue sauce, by God. They were mentioning something about, I think, shirts at the Young Bucks merchandise, and JR's is like, you could also buy my freaking sauce, my God.
I don't remember that part. I guess I just heard JR's barbecue sauce, and it was fucking before it even processed in. Oh, there was one part I remember JR saying, which was someone should just fucking kill someone.
Whoa! Is it Luke Gallows?
Luke Gallows did have a dead fish earring though, so that was pretty cool. That was the one part of his trip.
What is wrong with that man?
Also, Bretton Cutler looks like a Despicable Me villain, so that's pretty cool.
Oh dear God! I can't unsee that
crazy.
now, you bastard. Brandon Cutler has probably had the biggest change out of the lot.
Yo, put Brandon Cutler and Michael Nakazawa in a tag team match. I want to see that. I want to see how much crazy hijinks they can get up to.
all the hijinks, every hijink from the Minions movie, they will do. Every single one. They will slip on banana peels and probably trip over each other and like
Gonna make out.
fall.
Be awesome.
God damn it. There's not enough of that on this show already.
Yeah,
Can we
fucking.
just stop that, please?
So Daniels gets busted open the hard way and just fucking dies on the outside, and this Frankie Kazarian takes like all the heat in the match. It's ramping up. It's ramping up.
Yeah, and Kazarian does a freaking Styles clash.
And I wasn't AJ Styles champ.
I think the idea was cool, but I didn't like the execution. Matt's head was almost on the
I
mat.
mean, you
when
got
he
to do
picked
what
him
you
up.
have to, you know, to win the match, even if it is like paralyzing the opponent.
I guess so. I mean, yeah, all right, that's
Yeah,
fine.
don't worry
Yeah,
about
cool.
safety.
Kill
Jay, I was like,
murder.
kill him.
It's fine.
Edge him. Barbecue sauce.
JR said death. Give JR death. I wrote down here, JR's Smarky, did you name that when Excalibur
Yeah.
called the move the celebrity rehab? And that again got on my nerves because JR
Yeah.
is a piece of shit and the worst
Cool move.
at announcing these days. Did you name that Excalibur? It's like I put here, imagine if King kept snarkily equipping at JR when he called the stunner. Oh, did you name
Yeah.
it the Stone Cold Stunner, Jim? By God, the Stone Cold. Did you name it that, Jim? Did you fucking name it that? Did you do that, Jim? Is this you? But yeah, that annoyed the piss out of me, as per usual. JR's done something which has annoyed me, but that is okay. Celebrity Rehab is a weird
Like,
name, but oh well.
I think it's kind of weird that JR doesn't annoy me that much. I understand what he's saying is fucking stupid as shit. But it's like the one on commentary that actually pisses me off the most is Tony Schiavone. It's this like, oh, he hit the suplex. And he's just like, that's right, JR, he hit the suplex. Great call.
He's just there to
He
back up.
doesn't have an opinion unless it's about
It's okay,
MJF.
Jim.
He's a little bitch. Little
Oh, he's a
bastard.
bitch.
Little slimy bitch.
I wish someone would
Jay's like,
slit his throat.
Calvin's just like scared in the corner. Sweating. Like I might be next.
That is true. That is true. There's something was off about Tony Schiavone, and I just couldn't work out what it was. But he does just agree with
He's
JR
been
on
like that
everything.
forever. It annoys me so much. Oh, you will notice it now.
But oh well. Yeah, I know he hates MJF. I like it when he.
Yeah, he's great
interviews
at that.
people. I think he's good at that. Unless it's Sting, where he does it 18 weeks in a row. My guess this week for 18 weeks in a row.
All the way from Antarctica.
I think I wrote this late, but I said Daniels gigged. Blood and Guts
Yeah,
was
that's
last
awesome.
week. You nerd. Styles clashed by Kazarian. It looked
Mhm.
awful, just like Luke Gallows. And then there was blood on the shoes. By
Like,
God.
that was awesome. Oh, it fucking killed me when it was just like he's bleeding on the shoes, and then there's this like a cinematic just zoom in on the shoes for like 1 second.
Yeah, that was a really good camera work. They zoomed
I
in on the
fucking
shoe with
loved
this
it.
blood dripping down it. I'm like, oh, you got it. You nailed it, guys.
It was just like the
brilliant.
shoes, the shoes.
They should sell them. They could easily make
There's
more than what
blood
they
on your
bought them for.
shoes.
You got a little
Yeah,
red
I-
on you.
Fucking love this actually. Great stuff. Good like close call kick outs. They're really fighting for it. Ending. Yeah.
I think
It
the
felt
blood
like
helped.
this was like leading up to the retirement of SCU, and you kind of knew it. It was just like, oh, he's getting like the Ric Flair retirement.
My one problem with this, and I'll get to it in the end. I'll just have to go over the rest of it here. They
Mm.
did the "I'm sorry, I love you." I wrote not an original bone in the Young Bucks' body. Miz and Morrison did that a decade ago. And then cold spray to the open wounds. God, that must hurt. Fuck.
And then-
Oh, that actually hurts me. And
and
I
then you
watch
just get
syringes
bonked.
go to people's faces.
he
got
kicked out.
bonked.
What a madman. Kicked out of pain.
I thought that was gonna be you're kicked out of horny jail.
The will of this
Is what
man
he
to kick out of
gets.
horny jail.
God, I can't watch Sting hit anyone with a bat anymore and not think horny jail. Been ruined. Daniels tripped on the best moonsault ever, but it plays into the blood loss, so good? Question mark?
Like he's really desperate, just like clinging onto the turnbuckle, like I need to hit this move right now, kind of thing. But he kind of went like, oh shit. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that just made it look
Yeah,
like
I still
a botch,
think it was
but
for the
I still
positive.
thought it was okay. Bucks retain. SCE
Yeah,
breakup.
Like
Rings covered in
final,
blood.
like BTE trigger on Daniels. He goes down. Kazarian's taking a rest outside. Fucking pins happening. Kazarian's like, ah shit, and he just does like a full senton into the middle of the ring, just completely missing, and then it's just that's it. SCU's like over, and then Kazarian's just like his mouth agape, like, oh no, oh no,
Oh no.
oh no.
That was one of my problems. They break up, and seconds later,
It's to the back.
to the back.
These hooligans.
They did not let it set in for more than 5 seconds. They lost the careers
During
over,
that
the
match, I was
tags over,
expecting
and-
just like
Mox and
I was
Kingston
thinking
got
like,
destroyed
oh
the
shit,
Elite Three.
SCU's like done for. This is happening like during the match. I'm like, is like Kazarian gonna turn heel or something? Is that where this is going? Because it feels like it's like that's kind of setup where it's like, oh, I can blame everything on Daniels here for losing this match.
It did feel like that, but then they went straight to the back. Maybe
And
it
John Moxley is
happened.
there and he
Maybe
flips the
it
table.
happened.
Oh
And we
my
just
god.
didn't see it. Oh, I'm so freaking mad
He
about
went into the
SCU.
like elite locker room and fucking flipped a table. It's just like, where's the elite? They're out having the match.
Having a match. It's okay. He doesn't watch his own show. That's fine. I believe it.
So they fucking destroy everything in the room except the delicious Pepsi fridge, filled with bubbly refreshments.
Oh, the
Obviously
delicious
they have
Pepsi
good
fridge.
taste in that. Not destroying that. So confirmed faces.
Did not destroy it. Wants me.
Yeah, very.
Very confirmed. I caught the end of the Christian interview because I was making toast. Apparently, Seidel versus
Yeah, Christian basically just
Cage
said
is
that
next
Taz
week.
is fat and that he's gonna win the battle royal. And then Matt walks in and says, "Hold up a sec, I'm just gonna turn heel for a second. Here we go. You know, you're a bitch. You got shitty legs. I got good yoga legs. You shitty ass looking egg."
Jesus, Seidel, please calm down.
Called him an egg.
You called him an egg.
Squish him between his
gonna
yoga
crack him.
thighs.
Your thighs aren't even that impressive, mate. Calm
Yeah,
down.
he said that I'm gonna eliminate you from the battle royale, and I'm going to do a flip that works this time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's been a year
story
since he
telling.
debuted.
Yeah.
Awesome. He's gonna trip again.
Yeah, he's
isn't
gonna
he?
get eliminated.
Oh, turn him heel because he's frustrated that he can't do a shooting star
He's
press.
gonna do a
at
Titus Plot slide.
double or nothing.
Doesn't even make it. It's fucking balls up.
You can't really do it on the
No,
on the.
It makes perfect sense
because
because he falls from that height under the ring and he's fucking injured. He's unable to get in the ring. They have to send him back out, out to the back. You know, he's hurt. He can't wrestle. He's like pissed off. He can't do anything. So he turns heel and beats the shit out of Christian.
Do you think that this is potentially leading to Christian versus Taz at some point?
Like Taz is not in a working condition, but I just hope he just gets like a fucking Taz mission in and then just reversed into like the kill switch or something.
Yeah, just throw some punches, do a plex, choke
Probably
him out.
get some hook
take a
hard man in
finish,
there or
be done.
something.
You're all good. Get some hook. Yeah, do
Ooh,
a
shit.
tag match.
Oh, that's a good point. Get a handicap match in there.
Do a handicap match. All of Team Taz
That's awesome.
versus Christian, including Ricky Starks, who is currently out.
They just have like a.
Just rocks
They
up
have
in
the
the hospital.
AEW Dark Britt Baker segment like set up, and he's just fucking in a bed over there.
I just want him in the background every week, just in his bed.
Yeah, the half an hour Ricky Stark segment.
Ricky Starks, I miss you already, buddy. Come
Push
back.
this guy.
Push this man push this man out of the hospital bed, please.
Hell yeah.
Next, we had Orange Cassidy versus Pac for the #1 contendership.
Yeah, I'm like, this match is gonna be cool, and then it kind of wasn't because something happened.
It really wasn't as cool as I thought it was gonna be.
You know, Orange comes out and he's like pay-per-view denim. You know, he's got that very blue denim on. Then there's a shield for AEW Casino. Get AEW Casino, spin the craps and win all the cards.
Have you played that game?
No,
It's a waste of time. Do not.
awesome. I love casinos. Do you know what else I love? Our sponsor, Crime. Do crime.
Yeah, we're sponsored by Crime.
We're sponsored by Crime. Do crime. Crime, okay, some places.
Okay.
Yep. Anyway, Pac versus Orange Cassidy. Pac fucking kills Orange Cassidy.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
he do.
yeah. Like, he got, like, I thought, like, this match was, like, planned this way up until the point where he did the Liger Bomb and fucking killed him. Like, holy shit, Orange. You okay, buddy?
He killed him dead. Like, he almost put him beside Ricky Starks.
Like, Pac threw all this force into this Liger Bomb and Orange Cassidy landed on his fucking head like he's Phoenix. Fucking madman. Well,
but Orange
he
is
couldn't
cool.
control it. Because apparently it was the, like a super kick beforehand that sent him loopy and then they had to rewrite everything on the spot.
Oh, was it? I've got the Liger Bomb was the cause of it, but apparently not.
That's what I've been hearing was the kick that was the one who knocked him out and then they did the Liger Bomb and it's like, oh shit, he's not okay. He wasn't able to take the Liger Bomb properly.
Oh, but he looked fine on the ground with his mouth agape. He looked fine.
He looked great. Like, that's what I thought as well, because, like, oh, he's just, like, they're just doing a match where this Pac destroys Orange Cassidy, and then, like, Orange Cassidy does his comeback shtick. But no, he was just dead.
Except there was no comeback.
They just pulped him too hard.
I'm gonna go over this a little bit from the start because I've got some notes here.
Yeah.
I did the thing where Orange put his glasses on Pac, and Pac broke them. But Orange, of course, had a backup pair of glasses. That is something that he's done before, but I still find it incredibly cool.
Yeah. I mean, who does that other than fucking madmen?
It's absolute insane people sponsored by crime.
I bet fucking Orange Cassidy does crime.
I bet he does, and he's just all chill about it. And he just never goes to jail because no one wants to arrest this man. Also, you can't put handcuffs on someone with their hands in their pockets.
Oh, fucking true. I should do that more often.
But during the commercial break,
Mm.
Orange dominated this freaking match.
That was the weirdest shit.
He just kept throwing him against the barricade at least 10 times.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this match is going to be great. Oh, it's off to a hot start, and Orange Cassidy is just throwing Pac into barricades over and over and over and over. Like, what? What is happening?
I wrote that I liked it. I liked the barricade the first 2 times they went into it, not the other 8 times they went into it.
Are we in picture hell? Is that where we
It's
are?
just repeating the same thing. They just put it on repeat.
It's like they're both just like reserving as much energy as humanly possible, and they're just like, okay, into the barricade you go. All right, into the barricade you go. All right, into the barricade you go. All right, do a flip over this one.
Yeah, that was the one cool barricade thing they did. Is Park just decided to do a flip off one of them.
Yeah, didn't he like?
So I'm gonna go to the concrete.
Didn't,
And there he went.
Didn't he get thrown back over?
Yes, he did.
That was awesome.
Well, if you go over, you got to come back. You can't just stay out there, please.
The evolution is televised. That's what I always say.
I wrote that Puck's body is twice the size of Orange's, and it's freaky. And imagine if Puck did roids.
Park just looks like one of those like rubber toy wrestlers, the old ones,
Yeah, like one of the old ones I would have as a child.
or like maybe one of the small elastic ones. That's also feasible.
That is true, but something happened to this man where his body is just so fucking big.
Pac has a unique statistic that no one else has, and that is that gravity forgot him. And because gravity forgot him, he's just allowed to expand.
He can also lift weights super easy because there's no gravity.
Who the fuck's gonna stop this guy who can jump into the solar system but wills his way back into gravity? He chooses to come down.
Sometimes he'll choose to wrestle you and come back out of space. Sometimes. Speaking of jacked,
Yeah.
Marty the Moth is in the crowd and he looks jacked as hell.
I don't know who that is.
He was in Lucha Underground.
Cool.
Yeah, he was there and he's big and he looked huge and he used to be fat, but now he's completely jacked.
I love Matt Striker. Anyway, picture-in-picture ends, and Pac hits like 15 missile drop kicks, and then the match ends.
You're not wrong. You are an asshole for describing it like this, but you're not wrong.
It is like this Pac working him over with missile drop kicks, and then he kicks him silly with the super kick, and then Liger bombs him into the death, and then the match is like panicking, trying to figure out how to do it, which props to them, they did figure out a pretty nice way to do it in the end.
Yeah, I honestly thought that was the plan with the way they did it. It
Yeah.
was very smooth.
We're like, oh, they're just gonna do this where they both face them double or nothing. Like that could have been like, yeah, pretty simple stuff. And they're like, oh, that wasn't planned. Ooh, good stuff. Good stuff.
Apparently they were going to go to a draw.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they essentially did, in a way.
So yes.
So, cool.
Unfortunate circumstances.
I would have been happier with this finish than the one they probably had planned.
Yeah, to be honest, fucking, you got to put the heat on the champion, you know.
Yeah, the champion looks like a dick because he is.
Yeah.
And Don Callis is just the best there is. So it works out well.
Yeah, the greatest scum of all time. Woo!
The Invisible Hand. That's a great name.
That is such a baller name, the Invisible Hand. Holy shit.
Oh, and it's got something to do with gambling, which AEW, of course, loves to do. They love to do it.
God, that is awesome. Looking forward to this match, as I hope we'll see a lot of the stuff we didn't see in this match.
Yeah, this was filler, if anything.
Yeah.
It just felt like a filler to get to the pay-per-view, which was surprising.
A lot of this, like, the filler moments in the match, and then when it was starting to ramp up, the injury happened, and then the match ended. See you at Double or Nothing, baby.
Baby.
But hey, now it's just...
JR on commentary mentioned a kissing your sister finish.
Oh, fuck, yes, I had... that written down. I'm like, in my notes, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I have written down somewhere that JR says some incest shit.
There's some incest shit. And I'm like, what the hell does that mean, Jim? 'Cause that's not the first time he's done it either. He loves this phrase, a kissing your sister finish.
What does that mean?
I'm
Look it up.
guessing like ugly, like an ugly finish or an unsatisfying
Look it up.
finish.
Look it up.
I don't want to.
Look it up. I'm forcing you
Alright.
to look it up.
All right. A kissing.
Because I don't want to look it up.
Okay, yeah, I see. Kissing your sister finish. Is kissing your sister a finish? No.
I'm about to finish.
Jesus, stop. Wait, this is talking about football.
That's awesome. Well, JR is known for football.
Oh, the boomer Sooners.
Oklahoma Stampede.
In the US, we are underwhelmed by the possibility of doing something. It is said to be like kissing your sister, meaning that it is no special thing. Wait, what? That would be a big thing in my world. That's so horrible.
Man, where the fuck did that saying originate from?
Oh, the South, guaranteed. It's definitely a Southern thing. The antipathy to sister kissing may be a male orientation in the States.
USA. USA.
I'm more confused.
Jamapel sister kiss.
Study finds out why it's gross to kiss your sister. Yeah, I can tell you studies. I can tell you why. Incest is disgusting. That's why.
Incest is awesome.
Jesus. You're my brother. Don't say that.
This podcast sponsored by crime.
Yeah, but crime is better than incest.
That's awesome.
Where the hell am I in my notes? I've completely lost my notes now thanks to that. Jeez.
Anyway, I'll pick it up. Tony teleports onto stage and smirks and pushes up his glasses. Both men are in the match, and Kenny says something about fueling the ninja, which I'm pretty sure is like a car or something like that.
Is that like a phrase, kissing your sister? To fuel the ninja?
And then Kenny storms off, saying he's going to some place that isn't in USA, and the crowd boos. And that's the end of the segment.
He's going north.
Oh, he's going Antarctica with Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky and Sting.
I wrote here that Tony is here to announce himself as the opponent.
Oh shit!
That never happened.
But man, that guy was
I see you
fast.
don't
He was
have a
already
challenger
there.
for the pay-per-view. Well, I'm here. I'm not doing anything. Let's go.
Pinnacle come out to celebrate. Actually, no.
Oh no! Before that.
Before that.
Before that.
Before
there
that.
was the whole elite thing where they went back into the locker room to see all the damages. There was one thing that I wrote down from this, and that is Anderson saying, "This is where we sit in a circle and praise the Lord."
But I just like wrote down that there's like 9 pairs of thermals in the middle of the room, and that the Good Brothers kink shame the blondes and cry over their clothes.
Oh dear. I also wrote Gallows needs to be put down again.
I mean, true.
This was him at his worst because he was wearing his fedora, his danglies, his tie-dye shirt, looking tanned as a motherfucker with his beard ties, looking like a freaking maniac.
He's on Percocets, at least one other drug. He's drunk, I imagine, and he is swinging. He's like doing his little boxer thing and just
He's definitely on something. Good lord.
put this guy down.
That Tony Khan money has gone to his brain.
Yo, fucking book the butcher.
Yeah, where the fuck are the butcher? Never mind. They announced the Bucks and Mox and Kingston at the pay-per-view.
Awesome. Great.
And then they went backstage with... What the fuck is their name? The Dark Order, Jesus.
Great. Dark Order. Oh yeah, I didn't write any notes for the segment.
Oh, yeah, 10 has a Joker mask now because he lives in a society.
I should have wrote shit about this segment because goddamn.
And Paige, did Paige really drop down from 5 just from losing one damn match? And yes.
And 5 says,
And Johnny Hungry loves Adam's use of Double or Nothing. He's so smart.
yeah. 5 says it's not bad being 5. And then they move on quickly from that.
That was the best thing. I didn't even write it down. Fuck.
5 is a dude. Like,
5 is great.
he's just there.
Alan Angels, put some respect on the name.
Get some drip on this guy.
He is drippy. He's got a mask.
I feel like this guy needs to be like, if any of these people, the first to turn heel, and just be like a fucking Matt Hardy big money guy, who's just like, I'm better than all of you. That stable was holding me down, and he just gets squashed every week.
Oh, I'm just wondering where that was going to go. Yes, I like that. That's great.
Just big money.
Okay, so, at this point, I mentioned
$5.
that they don't have any time for a women's match, apparently. We're halfway through, not a singles women match or second.
Thunder Rosa drops Jasmine Lure on her head.
She did later on, yes, this is true.
For
But at this
that
point
though,
in the
she put her
show,
on the
about an
knee.
hour and 10 minutes in, nothing. This is the company that said they were going to put the attention on the women's division, and they don't really ever do it.
Yeah, shame, big shame.
Great stuff, guys. Brilliant, yes. Pinnacle is here. Pinnacle here is bandaged out of their minds. Did you notice that Dax has like 2 bandages on each side of his head?
Dude, Dax is just like has skin color bandages all over him, and like some of them are so well placed you can't even tell. This guy's just like
Honestly, that shows how good this guy's tan is.
he finished up the blood and guts match and then jumped through a wood chipper to get this many bandages.
You could just put a bandage on your head, but he's like, no, I have to actually.
Still though, he got that drip.
He does have. Everyone here has drip. I mentioned Wardlow's nice red pants.
I didn't notice Wardlow's nice red pants. I should have.
I'm very disappointed in you.
How could I not notice Wardlow's nice red pants?
MJF has a crown and claims he's a demo god.
Yes.
I saw Tully's feet earlier.
Oh, nice.
I don't know when I saw Tully's feet, but I wrote a note saying I saw Tully's feet.
That's awesome.
Yeah, must have been a good day.
I'm pretty sure like Tully did not remember the script if he was given one at all. He just fucking goes on a rampage improv yelling.
He's like 70 years old and he used to do cocaine for breakfast. Of course he's not going to remember his script.
It's like, guys, this is a gift from me. And when you look at this watch, you remember Tully gave you the cocaine.
He didn't call it watches, he called it wrist jewelry.
And the guys are like, yeah, Tully, you want to chill just a bit? I'll hug you. You're all right?
Yeah, everyone did a fist bump with him, but then who was it? It was Cash who was like, I'm just going to give you a hug, mate.
You need one.
Give you a big old hug.
You need a wind down.
Tully was wearing tennis shoes with his suit.
Was Tully all right?
I don't know.
I got these Jordans.
They always say that matches like the blood and guts will change you forever. I think it changed Tully the most.
He got pushed by the cage. He got like a cage slightly swung into him, and he's just like on 15 different personalities right now.
He's gone through a shift. I'm not sure if I like it.
Guys, I can't wait for Chris Jericho to come out here and cover us with the bubbly. What the fuck are you saying, Tom?
Chris Jericho, I saw him before. He's got bubbly. Everyone fist bumps Tully except for Cash, who decides a hug is better. And then horns are honking. They have a little bit of the bubbly, which has the remains of Jericho in it. Oh no, that's the real Chris Jericho. Never mind.
They come out with the gimmick machine, and just slide it right up next to the announcer's table, bit further, bit closer. Yep, there it is. And they are obviously going to drench the ring in the bubbly. There is a canister on the back that says a little bit of the bubbly. They have a little gun at the top to shoot out, like connected to a tank in the back. Sammy is grabbing that thing and aiming it at the ring, and MJF says, "Get the fuck out of here. What are you guys doing here? This is our time. You ain't going to embarrass us in any way. Like, there's no way you can embarrass us from back there."
What are you going to do with that bubbly card, huh? Shoot bubbles, please.
What are you going to do with that hose? Hose us? No rematch.
Yeah, but when they did spray them with a bubbly, apparently that changed their minds.
I mean,
They went from no rematch to, we put alcohol on us.
well, they're
Rematch
drunk. They
time,
don't have a
bitches.
good, like, choice making. Like, the choice making's all
They
messed
ruined
up.
their inhibitions.
But hey, Inner Circle, careers on the line, all of them, double or nothing, against the Pinnacle, blood and guts, 9 days.
9 days.
Is it
I
actually
wrote
9
best
days?
2 out of 3 blood and guts. It's 29th of May, so no, it's not 9 days.
Sure, could be 9 days.
I'm pretty sure.
What is today? 20th?
It's the 14th.
So it was taped on the 20th, so yeah, 9 days.
Wait, what? They taped in the future? Alright.
Yeah, Tully's like, I'm gonna
Alright.
tape this in the future.
That's what their new watches do. They forward time.
I'm traveling machines. I was wrong when I
Where
said
did
Inner
Tully get
Circle
his
had the
technology?
gimmicks. When you're at the Pinnacle, you have time travel. They've all put their fists up and just travel.
So that's pretty much that segment. They spoke a lot, they got doused in alcohol, and they announced that, yeah, it's going to be Stadium Stampede 2, career on the line for the Inner Circle.
Mm.
Apparently nothing's on the line for the Pinnacle.
Of course, they're at the top. There's nowhere to go except stay where they are.
Yeah, if they lose this one match, though, they go all the way down to number 5. It's just how it is.
No, they just stay where they are. They're the Pinnacle. Ranked number
I
1.
read
the
that Blood and Guts should be a feud ender. and they're really pushing this rematch, which of course they announce.
Yeah.
And Jericho not even missing a week after his life-ending fall is very weird.
I'm okay with this like being a match though. It's like kind of like a fallout match where I hope this is the end of this though. If it continues to like go on, then it'll drag. But like this is like okay, you're gonna have to kill us to get rid of us, and we're mostly dead.
One's in jail from using a fork, and the other has a fractured elbow.
Yeah, they're basically dead.
I just think they're doing the matches in the wrong order. I feel like Stadium Stampede, because it's probably going to be comedic in some extent, should have been first, and then they should have been like, "Fuck this, put us in a cage.
I mean,
We're going to fucking end this."
Jericho's injured, so you know you can't do any match.
He doesn't have to do a match, just punch things.
Yeah,
all good.
that's what Stadium Stampede is. Punch things.
I guess so.
Run him over.
He
with
could
gimmick
drive. He could
machines.
drive the bubbly mobile into someone. Sammy's definitely going to get a golf cart to the face.
Yeah, he's gonna get the gimmick machine.
I also recently watched when Angle doused the Alliance in milk on Raw
Oh,
in
nice.
2001. Yeah, and that felt way better than Sammy's little spray. They couldn't have given this boy a bigger spray.
I thought it was going to be worse, to be honest. Like it was just going to be like rainfall, basically, like just a little bit of better, and it wasn't going to be like pressurized at all.
Oh, they should have done that where they just like put it up in the air and it just rained on him, and the Pinnacle just left, been like, "Oh, fuck this shit. We don't need this.
So like
Get out of here."
like a DX poop dropping.
Oh, don't, Jesus. I know I was talking about Raw a second ago. Do not remind me. Do
You know,
not.
Kurt Angle milk and DX poop dropping, same category, same quality.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah, you could reverse it, to be honest. It would still be like the same.
We have half an hour left in the show, and it's time to shoehorn some women.
Yes. Pressurized shit from the Kurt Angle mobile.
I'm moving on.
It's awesome. So my women's match happens. Great.
No, they got the interview with Britt Baker
Oh,
first. Which
the
was
women's
really,
match.
But the interview was really good.
The interview was good. Britt Baker says that Sheeta is gonna kill her.
She had the best line of the whole show: "Is pain, you can let it hurt you or change you."
Yeah.
But going back to the time that Sheeta broke her nose and caused her face to explode.
Yeah.
And as much as I enjoyed that original match between the two, Britt has improved so much since then. I'm so freaking hyped for this.
Yeah,
one.
this is actually gonna be really dope. Like Britt Baker, I think, is winning that match as well, and I think it's gonna be great.
She should, because I love Sheeta, but the division has not been the focus ever since she's had the title. Maybe Britt, she gets a lot more TV time, could actually do something with the belt.
I think Britt's reign could be crazy good if they like do it right and maybe actually put some matches centered around it. That might work.
Impossible.
Impossible.
I do think they'll do a rematch with Rosa. I think that's where they're heading with it.
Yeah, at least one.
At least one.
At least one. There's going to be
I also
more,
think it's
isn't there?
weird having JR interview the women when he consistently thirsts for them
Yeah.
at all times.
Holy shit! That did...
Little cowboy hat emoji. God,
Guy.
Jim.
I didn't realize what JR looked like these days. He looks like the cowboy emoji. Like holy
He
shit!
is the cowboy emoji. Why do you think he puts it?
Holy shit! This guy's like a fucking grape. What happened to this man?
He's like 60 years old, man. I mean, yeah.
Awesome.
He looks like a grape. That's awesome.
It's awesome.
Sheeta's goal was to defend the title in a packed house, which she's going to get to do at Double or Nothing, which means she's going to lose her title.
That's awesome. So anyway,
She's going to defend it.
now do we get to the women's match? Is that our thing?
Uh-huh.
Great. Now we've
Yep.
done the women's match. There's a segment on Jade Cargill where she's a free agent.
I like how all the women get like these back-to-back little segments, and that's their only segments for the whole show.
Yeah.
It's like you
Karashida's
put 'em
a
in
free
these little
agent.
free spots. Karashida isn't even on the show anymore.
Yeah, she's a free agent.
Can I mention something about a storyline that Rosa is currently working?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, she is working for the NWA still.
Oh, cool.
And they're doing a match where if she loses, she can only work for the NWA.
Oh, fuck.
The NWA is making sure that the punishment is working for them.
Well, I mean, on AEW, you're just getting pay and yeah.
I know, but it's so freaking stupid, sound. It's like, here, you have to work for us on us alone if you lose. You fool.
Is there like heel
You actually want to work other
management?
places? No.
Oh, because I think that would work with like heel management kind of thing. Just like, you're working for only us, but cool.
Nope. Nope, they are the good guys. They're the straight-laced.
I mean, Thunder Rosa is pretty dope. I imagine just wanting to keep her.
Yeah,
Singled
Thunderous is
out.
awesome. She hails from the graveyards.
Holy shit. The Thunder
How cool
Graveyards.
is that? The graveyards of, what is it, Mexico?
The Gulf of
Tijuana?
Mexico.
The Gulf of Mexico?
Comes out of the water looking like Davy Jones and the fucking
Oh, but the face paint would smear. We can't have it.
undefeated at WrestleMania. Anyway, she stole the Darby Allin face paint, and then Darby had to come up with a new style for his match.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Yeah, that's a shame.
That's definitely it. Oh, and I also wrote that Serena Deeb is coming back next week to actually defend the title. It's the number 5 ranked Red Velvets.
That would be a match, I guess. Sure, I'll take it.
But why number 5? Why Red Velvet?
Because number 5 is where the NWA championship rankings start.
Oh, it's the beginning of theirs. All right, cool.
So remember that for the future when she defends it next. Who's ranked number 5? Because that should be the rival.
It's probably going to be Red Velvet forever.
Number 5, Red Velvet. Woo!
Stir it up, stir it up, stir it up.
Stir it up. Number 5, stir it up. Keep the same. Stir it up. Bang it, bang it, bang it, bang it.
I wrote Darby's death is up next.
Yes, I actually didn't take many notes on this match because I was actually doing something else while watching on the side.
You should have been like me and gone to get a cup of tea or something.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I was just looking at something. I can't remember what.
I wrote a lot, so that I'm all good.
Excellent. I remember seeing splotches of this match, and maybe my hype wasn't there because I only saw splotches of this match. But I think as soon as Rusev threw Darby into the barricade, I'm like, here we go again.
Oh no. The barricades.
The barricade.
It's barricading my enjoyment for this match.
I want to love this match, but there's a barricade here.
Who put the barricade in?
Who set this up?
The barricade.
Was it you? Was
it?
it the crowd? I see you.
Jade Cargill is that bitch, and she's still a free agent.
Awesome.
They go back and recap her offer from Mark Sterling, which she, I assume, denies.
Yeah. This is Jade Cargill exists? Yes.
She does. That pretty much exists just to say that she's still here. She still does things. She's still cool as hell. Darby was chilling in a House of Skulls in Seattle. This is how he got himself ready.
He really likes scary places, and he's just like, skull.
His future is all his footage is in black and white, which makes me think this man is colorblind.
He might be, to be honest.
He could be.
He goes into that house and just cries because he's scared. And that really resonates with me as someone who doesn't cry because it's a bitch move.
It is a bitch move. If you cry, you a bitch.
Yeah. And then we get to the Cody segment where he cries. He comes out and he just cries and cries and says that AEW is closing down because there's a flooding because there's too many tears in the back.
Oh, shit.
Double or Nothing is happening in 9 days.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I've
And
heard
then
this rumor
Then he
somewhere.
goes to the back, and then this guy that really looks like Rusev comes out. He gets in the ring, and I'm like, whoa, no one's done that yet.
What is this rundown?
Okay, you take it from here. You got the notes in this match, I don't.
Okay.
They got in the ring. I don't know.
No, before that, Darby in the promo says, "Look at me, you generic son of a bitch."
Yeah.
And I like that line.
Oh yeah, he called him a generic. Why is Miro generic?
I don't know, he's big and Bulgarian. No one else.
Everyone's big and Bulgarian nowadays.
And wear big old red shorts with the title on the front. He had the TNT title on the front of his shorts.
Yeah, that's awesome. My favorite
That's a
tag
champion
team
move.
nowadays is the Bulgarian and the Blade. Very good.
Oh shit! What a great team. Miro so far in his AEW career has just played video games.
Yep, he has just played video game.
Darby brings his dad to the ring.
Excellent.
I wrote Darby gets strut fucked, which I don't know what that means, from the get-go, and his dad just watches. Oh, I think it's meant to be straight fucked. Darby gets straight fucked from the get-go, because he tries to enter the ring and Rusev just bullies him.
Sting's there to be the enforcer for this match, of course, so he obviously doesn't help Darby when the match isn't on yet, and he's getting tossed around like a fucking doll.
Miro asks if he's underwhelming, and for the most part, since you debuted, I wrote yes.
Since the debut, yeah. Can't wait to
Darby
see him
hasn't
do
even taken
stuff.
his jacket off yet. Yeah. This is the first match I felt where he's actually looking like Rusev.
Yeah, this guy looks like Rusev a lot. I'm not sure if it's a big, strong Bulgarian thing, like he's generic, or if that's just his moveset's the same.
He's just so generic. Every one of the Bulgarians look alike. I just can't
Like they're
get
all
it out of
just
my head.
big, huge monster men, and I'm not sure if I
His
like that
little
or not.
shorts.
It's too generic for me.
You better like it.
I don't know. They're just too sexy.
All right, can't disagree.
Yeah.
Darby hasn't even taken his jacket off yet, and he's taking backdrops over the barricade.
We got to have some protection.
Miro has the TNT title on his trunks, lol, which he does.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
great.
have been upset if the match ended at the first super kick.
Oh, I actually thought it did. Like, I watched that part and it's just like, oh shit, they're just gonna do the like Brody Lee finish against Cody. But no,
Yeah,
put it in the match.
I really thought that was going to be it. Because, like, okay, you fucked him up outside, you get him in the ring, you hit your big move, and you pin him. Excellent, cool, we'll go home.
Go
Great.
home. Get out of here.
But I'm glad they didn't.
Mm.
Because Darby did a suicide dive, and he practically bounced off it.
Wish I saw that.
He flew like 10 feet away. It was great.
Yeah, cool.
For some reason, then, Sting gets chop blocked by either Page.
They finally hunted him down. They were hiding out in Antarctica, and they're like, Scorpio's like, wait, he's probably in the impact zone right now. And they're like, oh yeah, right. They head back. They come in, and it's like, oh, there he is, chop block. Ah!
It's like it was completely out of the blue. Sting is just minding his own business. And Ethan Page just chop blocks this bitch like it's nothing.
They get
And
up.
to make it even worse, Sting is just right back up like 30 seconds later, and he's just ignoring everything and going back to the match.
At least the announcers put it over as Sting's limping a bit. Oh my god.
Oh, he's got a limp, man.
He's limping a bit. That's bad. He's got a broken heart.
They're setting up for that Scorpion Deathlock finish that he's going to take at the pay-per-view.
Oh my god. Scorpio Sky calls it the Scorpion Deathlock.
No, don't. No, he calls it the SCU.
The South California U-Lock. There you go. SCU.
Yep, that's it. Miro in this hits a gut wrench. Darby looks like he goes up heavy, but he's like 130 pounds. I don't know how heavy he can go. But he goes up heavy, and Rusev just fucking plants him.
That's awesome.
It's disgusting. It
That's
rules.
awesome. Fucking when Brian Cage and Darby had their match and they had to weigh in, like Darby weighed like 200 stones or something like that. Man, this generic guy must be very strong to lift a guy like him up. He's too big. Darby Allin's too
Darby
big.
does a sleeper on the outside, and he pinches the nose of Miro shut.
Yeah.
And I think at this point, he's trying to legitimately murder Miro to stop him from winning this title.
Kind of have to. Like, he's so big. I watched this part.
He's
Like, this was one of the parts I
Okay.
saw. And, like, I was like, oh shit, is this actually going to be the finish where Darby just fucking pulls out a win out of his ass where he just puts him to sleep on the outside? No. Just fucking yeeting into the wall. Size can.
And he did. I love Darby. He's willing to take anything. Miro just fucking plants him into the wall.
Yeah. Darby, fucking hardcore icon, but I'm better. I'm more hardcore. But, you know,
No offense, but I'm different.
I can give props to someone who's trying something out, you know, trying to walk down my path of extreme violence, but yeah, not everyone can use a fork every day, buddy. No,
Not until he walks a mile in your shoes will I put respect on his name.
put respect on my name. I am the hunger.
Miro is covered in Darby's paint.
Yeah, holy shit, that looked awesome. This guy was just getting a
Miro
dusting.
should wear paint.
He just like looks like he's been through like a rinse, except instead of rinse, it's paint. So
So he's been through the opposite of a rinse.
yeah, he's been through a paint.
Been through a paint. Who painted Miro again? Damn. How does this keep happening?
Damn
it,
down
Steve.
from the rafters with a painting set. Here he comes.
Miro has looked better in this match than almost any match he's had in 10 years.
Yeah,
I think he looks awesome.
it's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge. He's gonna
I
have.
wonder if he's gonna defend the title every week, or if that's just gonna be a
I
Darby thing.
fucking hope so, and he just destroys everyone.
Yeah, he'll probably destroy like a Varsity Blonde or something, or maybe both.
I mean, they are ranked number 1.
They are ranked number 1, so Rusev can destroy them.
Yes.
Darby and Sting fist bump, and I cry.
Oh my god, that was so beautiful.
But
I-
Sting didn't feel anything because he's got gloves on, so he didn't feel shit.
Like, I don't cry, but I cried then.
I don't cry, but I will cry for that. Damn right. Miro looks like a genuine monster, and JR called Darby Sting's boy, which confirms that Darby is indeed Sting's child.
Right from the JR mouth. The JR mouth. The cowboy emoji. Straight from the cowboy emoji.
You always trust what the cowboy emoji says.
Yeah.
Miro then just beats Darby by submission.
Yeah, he just fucking just grabs his neck, pulls it back, and just puts him in a Steiner recline. Just gives him a
He reclines him upside down.
he like just pulls him onto his dick and then just like puts him to sleep.
Oh, that happens to me all the time.
Like it didn't even look brutal to be honest. I just pulled him back because he was
It
just on
looked
his
better than
knees.
the one. It looked better than the one where he did it, and he gripped his hands, but his hands slipped off their face, and for a second there, he was just holding him up with no hands attached to the guy's face. It looked better than that.
You can say Miro is done with games. Game over.
No more games.
No more games. He's retiring in that finish as well.
You can't win more games if you don't play games.
Game over.
He just rage quits.
He's done. He's done playing the game. He's got the title and he's just retiring.
He's done.
He's done.
He's retiring. He's finished. His career's over. We saw the end of SCU and the end of Miro tonight.
Yeah.
Done.
So,
Gonski.
Miro,
Finished.
TNT champion. Wow. Cool. Incredible. That'll
Yeah,
be
he's
cool.
the champion of the network.
But what happened after this match? I kind of like looked away for from a second, looked back, and fucking the goons are back, and Miro's just like licking Darby, or so I thought.
Jesus. I missed the licking part if that's something that happened.
I don't know. He was just being a pervert over him, and like what? And then Sting's doing that weird cross punch on like both Ethan Carter and Scorpion.
Wait, what? This is TNA again, isn't it? There's a
Ethan
pervert,
Carter the second,
there's Sting.
and
Ethan
Scorpion
Carter the
from the Mummy.
Scorpio Sky was in TNA at one point in like 2012.
What was his name?
Scorpio Sky.
Oh shit! Scorpio Sky, reach for the sky.
They teased Archer versus Miro at the end of the show,
Oh, cool.
which should be great.
That sounds
Archer
fucking
came
awesome.
out and he was just like, "I'm gonna slap your nipples," and then Jake Roberts and Taz went on about nipples for about 10 minutes.
Did he
really
save
good.
Sting on the outside like he's been doing this entire time, or did he just let Ethan Carter and Scorpion beat him up?
No, Ethan Carter, and Scorpion
Oh,
just pretty much beat him up.
Nice, Ethan Carter. I love that name.
Thanks. It's pretty great.
He should change his finish to the Fisherman Buster.
He will not.
Okay, that's the
So,
show.
show rating out of 10. I gave it an 8. I really enjoyed it.
If I'm like going from average enjoyment, then I'm honestly going to give it a 6.
Oh, 6. Oh no.
I'm going to be a bit harsher on my like judgments because I know Dynamite can be fucking amazing, and this one had a lot of problems in it, to be honest. And like maybe the match that I did like at the end, the Miro Darby match, I kind of cut away from where we would have taken it up, but I don't know. Really, the only match that was there was the tag team match, which basically carried the show for me.
It kind of did. I thought there were more matches on the show until I looked back and realized there's only like 5 matches.
There was like 2.
It's like okay, 2 that matter. Moxley and Nagata was too short to really be that much, but it was
Good
fine.
match. Yeah,
Yeah, it was
didn't
fine.
harm the show in any way.
The
Good match.
Thunder Rosa match was too short to do much of anything other than give Thunder Rosa a win.
Honestly, I don't know if you should even have that, to be honest. It's just Thunder Rosa. Just like, yeah, we know Thunder Rosa is good. Just put her in a normal match or something. Like, I feel like it just
put
done
that
more
shit-
harm
Put
than.
that shit on Dark.
So,
Let's see,
you know,
what other
whatever.
matches did we have? The tag match was really good.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. I still hate the Young Bucks, but as far as Young Buck matches go, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Actually, I'm going to bump it
the
up to a
Miro
7.
match.
Like, I forgot about the.
7!
No, pulling it back down to a 6, because there was, like, good promos and bad promos.
Oh my god, there were some bad promos.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave
I
it an
did
average
put my
6.
match. I put my match of the night as Darby and Miro because I genuinely really enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
I think it did a lot for Miro and a lot for Darby, and I hope they do a rematch at some point.
Yeah.
But for now, I think it's going to be Darby and Sting against Ethan Carter and Scorpion.
Yep.
At the pay-per-view.
Yep.
Definitely.
No, that's what I call double.
My moment of the night was Cody crying for America,
Holy shit. That was a moment.
which would have been the breakup of SCU, but they cut away from it like the second it happened. So there's no moment to be had there.
My moment was when Matt Sydal walked in and said, "You're a bitch, Christian Cage. You're a little tiny shitty bitch." Did you forget that was on the card? Because it was.
Yes. I didn't see much of it, remember? It showed up at the end.
But no, my moment would be the blood on the shoes. That was cool.
The blood on the shoes is freaking great.
That's like the kind of gimmicky, fun kind of wrestling I really enjoy.
It was such a cheesy moment, but It's hard to top it.
I love it.
Just-
Good stuff.
It's very pro wrestling in here's some blood on some shoes, and it being an emotional moment of this guy's career is about to end as a tag team.
Yeah.
And here's something to symbolize it is shoes and blood.
The new pay-per-view Shoes and Blood.
Shoes and blood, shoes and blood. I was gonna do a worse match of the night, but honestly I don't think anything deserved it. Everything was either good or too short to really matter.
If we are going to do worse, then I could either give the Pac Orange Cassidy or the Thunder Rosa. That's just like bleh. But then
If I had to say most disappointing, I would have easily said Pac and Orange.
If-
I don't think it was bad, it was just weird.
if we're getting rid of that, then it's either like if you are hyping up the Darby Miro match as good, then it's just has to be the Moxley UG match by default, which isn't bad. You know, just worse than the card.
I also did a worse segment of the night because I'm not even sure if I'm going to do this weekly, but as for me, I hated this segment so much. It was the Inner Circle and the Pinnacle.
Oh shit!
I
There they are.
freaking hated it. I thought it was the wrong segment to follow up what was a killer match last week. They've gone and turned it into comedy, and they're doing the matches back to front, which is the Stadium Stampede should be first, the Blood and Guts ending. That's just my opinion, but I think that's how they should have done it.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, but I feel like the segment of John Moxley and Kip Kingston going into the back and flipping over a table after that kind of trumps it.
True, especially
if not
after the
that-
SCU breakup.
And if not that, just the fucking the aftermath of what they did was also bad.
It was, yeah.
Hey,
I can
Matt
see
Jackson
why
had
you'd
a
say
good
that.
promo there, but
Oh, but Luke Gallows was there, and I couldn't take my eyes off him.
he's just so big.
No, he's so freaking weird and ugly and orange and fedora.
Yeah,
I just
bye.
can't stand it. He's one step away from being Hulk Hogan level 10, and that is not a good idea.
Fucking maniac.
I've done some predictions
Oh
for
yeah,
next week. Yes.
yeah.
I have predicted that Miro is going to celebrate his title win, which might feature the return of Kip.
Ooh,
Either that or Kip just stays away from Miro for the rest of the time. And Archer might throw Miro into a cake.
nice. Just doing the wedding segment over again, except this character
Mhm.
swapping out the people in it. So it's
Yep.
just like instead of Penelope Ford and Kip, you just have Archer and Miro.
Yeah, and Jake Roberts is probably there somewhere too.
Yeah, Jake Roberts is the Chuck Taylor of that. It's the exact same promo. You just
Mhm.
have those people do those roles instead. So
Yeah.
Jake will slide out of the ring to grab some handcuffs and then handcuff the leg of no one because no one's playing the Miro role in this situation to the rope.
There is no Miro, including Miro himself.
And then he'll come in and push Archer into Miro as he then bumps into the cake. It's got cake all over him, and then no one gets out of the cake.
That sounds amazing.
Great promo. So good prediction.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll come true.
Yep.
Absolutely. I think this next one, though, has a bit more possibility of coming true.
Mhm.
That's that Paige and Scorpio, who I don't think have a team name yet, announced they're fighting the Sting pay-per-view, the Sting family at the pay-per-view, not the Sting pay-per-view at the family.
The Revolution. There you go.
The Revolution.
It's televised.
Oh, shit, man. I miss him already. I miss him.
How am I going to watch Dark without Starks?
Ugh, there is no Dark without Starks.
Yeah, that trending.
I'm predicting after what happened this week, we're going to have the Best Friends versus Death Triangle.
That's pretty solid.
I don't know if it'll be like a trios or a tag team. With Orange's injury, I would have no
I
idea.
feel like they would do a trios. Like, they just did a match with Orange and Pac, and then they're going to do a trios, and then they're just going to do, you know, the actual match. Like, I don't know, that doesn't feel quite right. Doesn't quite feel right.
How dare you? How dare you? I wrote next that Sheeta might actually show up on the show in person to hype that match. Maybe, hopefully. Where the fuck is Sheeta?
I doubt it. These are
Yeah,
predictions,
that was
right?
not going to happen. That's terrible. That's terrible. I don't even know where I got that idea from.
Yeah.
Freaking awful. Just scrap that. I'm going to delete it. Hang on. There we go. Done. Gone.
I would like to say that there will be a match with women in it.
Oh,
either
what
with
the fuck are you on?
either Thunder Rosa, Velvet Cupcake, or Jade Cargill. One of those three women will have a match next week.
Damn, that is pretty bold. That is like the boldest thing said so far,
Yep, bold.
including the Sheeta thing.
Yep, not a job either. Unless it's Jade. I guess her matches have to be a job.
I guess so. Also, Mox and Kingston are gonna gig.
Ooh. What the fuck are they doing
They're
this
gonna-
week?
They're gonna get beat up by the Elite for
Oh,
messing
okay.
up the dressing room.
Oh, okay,
And
cool.
they're gonna gig.
They're gonna gig.
Yep, they're gonna gig.
The Elite's gonna drive
Kaz
their
is gonna beat up
huge,
Daniels.
gonna get the huge like All Elite bus and just ram it into their truck. Do the reverse.
Oh god, that is actually a death.
Yeah, that's why it'll be so cool.
That pay-per-view match they were hyping up, not gonna happen because they're dead.
Yeah, they're dead. You want
Kaz
that
is
match,
gonna
son?
beat up Daniels.
Kaz is gonna beat up Daniels. I guess they should have some fallout to that.
Yeah, I think Kaz is gonna go heel. Daniels gonna go face. We're just gonna do some things separately for a while and meet up down the line at some point.
I too think that's gonna happen, but I think Kaz is gonna like actually injure Daniels to get that heat going.
He's gonna fuck him up.
Yeah.
He's gonna end his life.
Maybe they might do like a kind of like, oh my god, in the back, Daniels is just bleeding all over the place, and Kazarian has left. You know, it's like he's really really done for. Get an ambulance in here.
And then run it over with a truck.
Yeah. Grab Janice or whatever Abyss called the 2x4 with nails in it. Do the RVD. Sarian just has Janet now.
Except have it be real blood instead of fake blood.
Yeah, just fucking rip him open. Blood and guts.
Just tear this man to shreds.
Yeah, it's awesome. Wrestling's fake. I want real wrestling.
I want real wrestling.
I want forks in my wrestling.
Oh, you can't. They'll be arrested, though.
I don't care. Arrest them. Sponsored by crime.
Arrest everyone. Arrest my clients.
Sponsored by forks.
Sponsored by crime and forks. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Fork
I wrote,
crime.
if Christian and Seidel are having a match, it'll be the match of the night. Which, I now know they are having. So, it'll be match of the night, is my prediction.
Ooh. I mean, what
Which
else?
I won't fail, because I'm going to put it as the match of the night either way.
Do we have the card for the next? Well, not the entire
No.
card, but like, what matches are having? Because I feel like they did some matches planned, like Christian versus.
I haven't seen any if they have.
Wasn't like the Varsity Bonds taking
Oh
on?
yeah, Varsity Blondes and Young Bucks.
Yeah, that's one of the matches. So, got a good chance so far.
Yep. It really does.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna maybe you Archer throwing Miro into a cake will be match of the night, but I'm really thinking that Christian and Seidel are gonna
A-dub,
maybe.
A-dub, A-dub.
Yeah, either way, Austin Gunn will be in the crowd chanting
Oh
AEW.
fuck, Austin
but
Gunn has a
overall-
match next week, doesn't he?
What? No, please. Please no.
I think he's taking on like fucking Anthony Ogogo.
Oh, are you thinking of like
Match of
Colton
the
Gunn
night.
or something instead?
Match of the night.
Damn it.
I'm pretty sure that was one of the matches. Because they had like a part in the
AEW.
middle where it's just like, Varsity Blondes will take on the Young Bucks. Anthony Ogogo will go up against Austin Gunn.
I'm scared.
Oh, that's going to be a whippersnapper right there. That's going to be match of the night.
I hate this so much.
Well, how about this?
What
It's,
would be?
it's Anthony Ogogo. He's going to beat the shit out of Austin Gunn. No questions about it. Like, he's not losing.
Oh, he's just gonna punch him.
He's either just going to punch him in the stomach and be over with it, or it's just going to be like, he's going to get a couple, like, Austin's just going to dodge because he's so fast. He's so fast, and he gets a couple moves, and then bam, punch.
Why does he need the factory with him?
Wow, wow. Get it? Because he's like Austin Gunn. He's got a gun. He shoots
Uh-huh.
it. He's got the quick draw. Fucking generic wrestler from Bulgaria. Fuck him up.
Generic. He's so generic.
Wrestler not from England.
Here's the lineup so far, which is the Christian Cage and Matt Seidel,
Mm-hmm.
the Young Bucks and Varsity Blondes,
Yeah.
Serena Deeb and Red Velvet,
Ooh. There you go. I got it.
and Anthony Ogogo with the factory versus. He's with an entire factory.
All of them are in that match versus Austin Gunn. Now that's great booking.
What a freaking handicap match that is! Damn, that's the match of the night. It's Anthony Ogogo against Austin Gunn with the factory.
With the factory. Good stuff. So yes, Velvet Cupcake is in the match, so that's great.
She is. She is the number one contender to the NWO Women's Championship, as we have decided.
So there will be a women's match next week, so that'll be great. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, it'll go probably longer than 5 minutes, which I would really love to. I'd really love to see.
But what I'm noticing there is that there's no real big, like, main event match there. Unless they are going to put the...
Christian and Matt Seidel, I assume, will be the main.
It's not going to be a main, that's like a sub-main. Maybe an opener. Like,
Christian does outwork everyone.
yeah. I feel like Miro is going to have something there. Maybe not a match, but, yeah.
A cake segment. He's going into a cake.
Mm.
Listen, he's going into a fucking cake, alright?
Maybe Brian Cage does something next week.
Brian Cage gives a eulogy for Ricky Starks.
He fucking grabs Ricky Starks, puts the cigar out on his back, gives him the power bomb. He's healed. It's a miracle. He like lands through a table as well, and it's just like, Ricky, you alright? The revolution is televised.
Is that all he says in your mind?
Yeah, the revolution is televised.
So that's AEW for next week, and that's AEW for this week.
So the main event is going to be Ricky Starks getting powerbombed through a table.
That is a strong prediction. I
Yeah.
hope you're right. What is Adam Page doing now that he's lost?
He's fighting Brian Cage.
He's fighting Brian Cage.
Yeah. Or he's going up against Hobbs. I can imagine him going up against Hobbs.
Hasn't he already beat Hobbs?
In the past, I think.
No, it was Christian.
Yeah, whatever. Weak little
Whatever.
baby legs, both of them. Don't even
Alright,
stand a
Taz.
chance against the guys. Team Taz
All right,
guys.
Taz. Just calm down, would you?
These
Chill the
boys
fuck.
are my brothers.
They're my brother.
Brother.
You know all Taz's hats on Pro Wrestling Tees are sold out?
Fuck.
I can't get a Taz hat even if I wanted
I
one.
want a Taz hat. I want a Taz hat that says fuck the world.
It does say fuck the world.
Mm.
Oh no, it says FTW world, which, you know, same thing really.
Does it actually have world on there? FTW world.
I think so.
Oh,
I can
hell
get an
yeah.
automatic. I can get a micro brawler of Sabu and the Sandman. Fucking hell, cool.
That's great stuff.
Taz. And let me just search Taz for you. Give me a sec. Taz. Can't find any products for Taz. What? No, he had
Where's
products
my
the other
product?
day. His products are gone.
The business is trying to punk me out.
This is trying to push me aside. Why push back?
Taz is the true underdog. Like, no one wants him, but yes, I want him. I want you to succeed, Taz. The business doesn't want you to, but I do. Succeed.
Yeah,
Go
he
beyond.
does. Big man wants you to succeed.
The big man. The hungry. The hunger.
Here is a full custom FTW trucker hat
Oh,
for
fuck yeah.
$34. It says FTW established in 1987. Kill or be killed.
Fuck. The new Team Taz Battle Royale.
Kill or be killed.
If you kill or be killed. I personally like
Well-
picking the character Ricky Starks for that game.
He better be in the AEW game.
Oh, you know the Revolution is videoized.
Oh, fuck off. With the revolution. Thank you for listening. My name's been Jason. His name has been Liam. Thank you for listening to the show. I will see you all next week with more AEW Dynamite and Rank This. Say goodbye.
The revolution is televised.